What's up YouTube? Welcome back to today's video. First off, hope you're all having a great day today. So the topic for today's video is we're going to be talking about one of the biggest races on the West Coast for Outlaw Karts. It is known as the Larson Outlaw Kart Showcase and is happening in just a few days. If you don't know much about the event, it is held at Cycleland Speedway in Chico, California, and you're going to have people coming from all over the country to come and win this race. Every year they have over 100 drivers entered in the open class, and once again this year I believe it's 116 drivers they have entered. So anyway, there's going to be fans coming from all over California to come watch this race. The parking lot's going to be full, the pit area is going to be full, there's going to be people parking outside the gates just if they're racing. Another cool thing is on September 2nd and 3rd, you can go to the Louis Vermeil Classic down at Calistoga Speedway, which I actually got to make a video there, which was really fun. Then you could come to the Outlaw Kart Showcase on September 4th and 5th, watch some good Outlaw Kart racing, and then at the famous Silver Dollar Speedway where they race sprint cars and stuff, it's the Gold Cup after the showcase. So I believe you can watch like 8 straight nights of racing if you want to. It's just a really cool deal how they were able to put this on so the World of Outlaw guys are going to be able to race the Outlaw Karts and race with us. So now I'm going to be talking purely off of stats and how everybody's been doing lately. Who is like the favorites to win in each division at the Outlaw Kart Showcase. So let's just start off by the box stock division. In my opinion, there's really only one favorite to win this class. Rylan Renaud, he's been a standout this season. 13 wins. Also, he just recently won the QRC Cup with the last lap pass on Rowdy Grams. So this kid has just been basically on fire. He's a 2-time QRC Cup champion in the box stock class. He got the win back in 2015, and then, like I said, he just recently won a few weekends ago at the QRC Cup. But like I said, Rylan's just been a standout this season. I think he's going to be very tough to beat at the showcase. Now onto the 250cc division. I think there's probably about 3 favorites here. Evan Barola, Preston Carr, and Carson Perkins. And you know, there's a few other really good drivers that totally have a shot at winning, but these 3 have just been really good this season. So let's look at Evan Barola. He's been running really good this season. He has 3 250 wins, and he's always up front, and he's tough to beat. Also, Evan Barola has some past experience in the Outlaw Kart Showcase victory lane. Back in 2015, he won it in the box stock division. The next 250 driver that we're going to be looking at is Preston Carr. He has 6 wins this season, which he's definitely been the favorite all year to win. He is also currently the 250 point leader at Cycleland Speedway, and just like Evan, he also has past experience in Outlaw Kart Showcase victory lane, because he was last year's box stock winner. So now who I think is probably going to be the toughest one to beat in the 250 class is that number 35 car of Carson Perkins. Carson has 2 wins this year at Cycleland Speedway, and they both have came in the past 2 weekends at the QRC Cup, and then this past Saturday at Cycleland Speedway. And when he won the QRC Cup, it was with the last lap pass in the last corner, and he just drove it in there hard and was able to pass the leader for the win. So I think Carson has a lot of momentum, and momentum in racing is really big. I think going into the showcase, he's just won the past 2 weeks, and that's the guy that everybody's going to be trying to beat. And don't forget this, Carson was last year's Outlaw Kart Showcase winner in the 250 division, so he also has past experience in victory lane. So all 3 of these 250 drivers that are favorites have sometime been in Outlaw Kart Showcase victory lane.
Carson Perkins down the back, straight away out of turn 4 now. Oh, we got a big time ride. So I see the checkered flag waving. That will be the finish of this one. So
my weekend.
So now we're going to be moving on to the open division, which, like I said, over 100 entries and $6,000 to win for the A-main winner. So with there being 116 entries in the open class, obviously there's going to be tons of favorites, but I tried to narrow it down to 8. So you have Tyler Seavey and Logan Seavey, Jesse Caldwell and Holly Shelton, Chase Magic and Kobe Copeland, and then Tanner Carrick and Landon Brooks. So first, let's look at Tyler Seavey. He has 3 wins already this season. He's a past open class champion at Cycleland Speedway, and he's a 3-time QRC Cup champion. So that right there is just great stats at Cycleland. Obviously, Tyler does really well there. So he won the QRC Cup in 2011, 2014, and 2017.
turn number 4, white flag goes in the air. Garrett Brown into the wall. He'll continue on, but down the back straightaway for the final time. QRC Cup win number 4 of his career. Tyler Seavey, your winner. Second will go to Casey McLean.
And like I said, Tyler's been pretty consistent this year with 3 wins, so I definitely think he's going to do great at the showcase. After I shot this video, I looked out my window and I spotted Tyler Seavey doing some hardcore training for the 2017 showcase. He's getting ready for that 100-degree weather. I'm just kidding, but Tyler, good luck at the showcase. And like I said, the other top favorite to win the open class is Logan Seavey. He's last year's Outlaw Kart Showcase open class winner. He's a past champion at Cycleland Speedway, and just like Tyler won 2 weeks ago at the QRC Cup, and then Logan won this past weekend at Cycleland. So both of them have tons of momentum going into the showcase, and like I said, I think they're the two top favorites.
CB11, the doors open into turn number 3. CB sneaks by and takes the lead. Flag is in the air, Bobby. And off of turn number 4, by himself to the checkered flag. Logan CB wins the showcase. Oh my Lord.
So coming in right behind Tyler and Logan, who's also I think is one of the top favorites to win, is Jesse Caldwell. Jesse has 5 wins this season at Cycleland Speedway, and he's always running good there. But the problem is for some reason, whenever Outlaw Kart Showcase comes around for Jesse, he seems to struggle. Not necessarily that Jesse's struggling, but I know back in 2015, he had car issues all day long and wasn't able to make it out of the LCQ. And then this past year in 2016, he didn't have a bad Outlaw Kart Showcase, but he didn't make it out of the B main. So Jesse's 5 wins this season definitely makes him one of the favorites to win. So next we're going to be talking about Holly Shelton and Chase Magic, and these two are always running up front at Cycleland. So Holly already has 2 wins this season, but if you go back to when she ran a full schedule back in 2015, she was the runner-up in points, and she had so many wins that season, I don't even remember. I think it was like 6 or 8 or something.
Battle for 4th, it's still eating up. Down the backstretch, and into turn 3 and 4. The Cinderella story continues. Holly Shelton to victory lane in the points race number 6. Holly Shelton burns it down for the 2nd week in a row. That's her 4th win of the season. She's got the steering wheel off. I think we're going to see a cage stand here.
Yeah, so she definitely has a good history at Cycleland Speedway, and I think it's all going to help her going into Showcase. So next, Chase Magic. So I think when you think of Chase Magic in the Outlaw Kart Showcase, you definitely think of last year in the open class when he led 37 of the 40 A main laps. And I believe the motor laid down, and that's when Logan CV was able to get under him and go on for the win. And Chase has multiple wins at Cycleland Speedway, and at one point I thought he was going to win the QRC Cup this last year, but on a restart he got the cushion, which was pretty treacherous up there in 1 and 2 the past 2 weekends, and got into it and got in a crash. So next up you have Carrick Motorsports, Tanner Carrick and Landon Brooks. So Tanner Carrick, he was last year's open class champion at Cycleland Speedway. Tanner, he's always running up front. This past weekend at Cycleland he finished 3rd, so that's also good momentum going in the showcase, a top 3 finish. And last year, Tanner definitely would have won his heat race, which would have transferred him directly to the A main. But about 2 laps after taking the lead, he blew up, which was really unfortunate because how he took the lead was really cool. The clip will be playing on the screen right now, but he cleared 3 people on 1 slider. So that was a really cool move, and I think he'll be really good at Showcase this year. Next up, we have Landon Brooks, which is already a 3-time winner this year in the open class at Cycleland Speedway. Also, he's the current point leader. So yeah, he's been running really good. I believe this past weekend he came from the back of the A main to finish 2nd. So he also has a top 3 finish going into Showcase, so good momentum there for Landon. Next up we have Kobe Copeland, and Kobe Copeland, he's also a past winner of the Outlaw Kart Showcase. So back in 2015 when they had a main event winner and then an overall points champion, kind of like Trophy Cup. So he won the overall points in 2015, and he also runs really good at Cycleland every time he comes. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Go to the comments right now, drop who do you guys think is going to win the Outlaw Kart Showcase in all 3 divisions. Also, if you guys are new, don't forget to hit that red subscribe button right below this video. Also, let's try to hit 100 likes on this video. But yeah, Outlaw Kart Showcase coming up on September 4th and 5th. It's going to be really fun. I'll see you guys there. Deuces. He's been pretty consistent this year with 3 wins, and then like I said, he's coming right off a QRC Cup win. He didn't race this last weekend because he had to stay home and watch the Floyd Mayweather, Conor McGregor fight, you know. He just, since he's a bigger dude, he's looking for big trophies, you know, he doesn't just show up for the $100. So now who I think is going to be the toughest one to beat in the 250 class is that number 35 New Way Market QRC Kart. So now who I think is going to be the toughest car to beat in the 250 class, it's that number 35 QRC Kart New Way Market QRC Chevy.